Hey guys, I'm MUT Gamer back here for another video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my daily sniping series. Let's get started right away, guys. Today what I want to talk about is going to be about how so much stuff is coming out this week. So let's get started. So obviously this upcoming Friday, we have some very crazy stuff coming into the game. We have ultra more tradable tokens from now on. We have motivators, sets being added to the game, which is really crazy. Second thing we have is motivators are now powered up, so you can actually get a higher overall motivator with the +2s to whatever stat they end up having. It's crazy. Obviously, we also have a champ Bailey added to the game, a 90 overall champ. His set will be added to the game. And again, after that, we know that now Saturday, the next day after that, we have the Christmas promo. So with all the crazy stuff going on, guys, I mean, I know it might be a little bit difficult to keep up with everything because, again, there's so much things going on at one time that it's crazy right now in MUT. You know, MUT's a very crazy time right now. But, you know, what do we take away from all this, you know? What do we do to get better at, you know, or take advantage of this? First off, number one, transferring coins now from farm accounts to main accounts just got 110 times easier. Now, EA really, by making tokens ultra untradeable, they made it so that you could pretty much, if you want, first off, you don't even have to worry about transferring cards over to complete sets anymore, because now you can transfer over tokens and complete sets. Other ways you can transfer coins over is just by transferring over the elite cards and completing elite tokens and then selling them on your main account. Great way to make coins, transfer coins that way. Obviously, you can do the same thing with golds or silver tokens. It's easier to complete sets this way because now farm accounts are really usable. Before, like, you know, doing a elite or silver or gold token was kind of difficult because you had to go ahead and, you know, like, get all the cards, transfer all the cards over to your main account, and then go ahead and complete that. Now, it's not like that at all. Now, all you have to do is say, okay, I'll transfer over elite tokens or gold tokens, and bam, I complete the set, and it does not cost me any coins on my main account. So with that in mind, EA really did us a favor if you like farm accounts. Now, what else can we take away from this? Second thing, elite prices should rise to a certain amount. Now, right now in MUT, I kind of feel like it's a shot in the dark if you're trying to invest into this new upcoming thing that we have going on. You know, with all the stuff going on right now, it's really hard to invest. I saw someone actually, someone I was talking to on Twitter said, like, should he invest into the, you know, elite cards? Are they going to go up in price? Should you invest into, you know, snipe them and hold them? To be honest, it's a shot in the dark. There's no clear-cut, yes, you should do this, or yes, you should do that, because at this moment, it's like everything is so chaotic. We don't know what elite tokens are going to go for. Now, we do know that everyone can get elite tokens. Probably a lot of people already have elite tokens, and, you know, a lot more people are going to get elite tokens, and obviously they're not too difficult to get. It costs around 50,000 coins to get elite tokens. So with that in mind, knowing that and based on that, it's difficult to say, should you invest into elite tokens? Should you invest into this, that, or a third? Because we don't know what the market's going to be like for these items. So if you go ahead and try to invest in these items, it's going to be difficult to do it when you don't have any background or any kind of information. You're pretty much just going in there with, you know, a blindfold on and hoping and praying that you make coins back, which you can do that. I'm not saying you can't. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying I would highly recommend against it because that is a very, you know, it's kind of like a shady situation to be in. So I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you are okay with losing 80% of your coins doing it. But at this moment, I think elite tokens will be 80k. Well, no, let's say around 50, 60, 70k. I think gold tokens will be around 15 to 20k. And I do believe that silver tokens will be around, let's say, 5 to 10k. depending. So I think that's what the market will end up being like for those tokens. Obviously day one, the tokens could be up really, really high because everyone's trying to, get, just sell them and trying to like, people trying to buy them from the auction block, complete stats and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I could see them being really, really low because the counter point happens where everyone has so many of them that they're just unloading them on the auction block and pretty much crash the market on these tokens. Obviously, either manner could happen. At this moment, I just would stay away from that and I would not mess with it. Now, let's talk a little bit about the motivators being upgradable. Very, very interesting that they are going to be upgradable. So if you go ahead and do, the Von Miller set, you can go ahead and get his upgradable version to a 94 overall with that +2 to block shed. So that means any, new Von Miller comes out, he will have his card +2 to block shed, and you can go ahead and get his card even higher up in price. So yeah, very, very interesting indeed. And I don't know, I mean, it's going to be very fun. I don't know if I'm going to choose any of these power-up cards and actually, upgrade these cards because, again, I'm kind of on the fence with it. Like, do I want to upgrade a Von Miller? I don't really want to do power-up sets anymore, so I'm not sure if I really want to go ahead and just, put all this coins because, again, to upgrade Von Miller to max, you're going to have to spend easily probably like 1.2, 1.3 million. So I don't know if I really want to go ahead and put all those coins in a card like that, which I know he does get +2 to block shed, and that is really amazing, and I love that. But is it really worth? Do I really want to, get Von Miller for the rest of the year? And obviously that's a decision I will make personally when it comes to what I choose to do with getting him or not. But if I get him, I'll make a video and cover it and show you guys him. But I'm not sure if I'm, going to spend that much coins on just Von Miller. But I will go through and I'll try to see myself if I want to go ahead and invest the coins into him. But it's going to be interesting to see how people do this stuff or how people end up doing stuff because this is a lot of, a lot of things coming out at once. And I feel like it's going to be a lot more difficult to kind of take it all in at once. And, obviously, when a lot of things come out, you want to just go ahead and be like, oh, I want to do this, that, and the third. But you just got, I feel like what I'm going to just do is just sit back and be like, I'm just going to see what happens and kind of go on from there. Because at this moment, all this stuff is like going over my head. So with that in mind, though, so we will have new power-up sets, obviously, Friday, with the new Team of the Week players and also with the, motivated players. So let's talk about the market. So the new packs in the game, the fan favorite packs, obviously really did a number to the market. It's really crashed the market as a whole, and it just definitely did not help out anything when it came to the market. Now, what will happen with the, upcoming Christmas promo, elite tokens being added to the market, tokens as a whole being added to the market, everything, happening like this? What will the market end up doing? And my opinion is going to be the market is really going to go down even more. If you think the market right now has crashed, just sit back and wait because Friday, Saturday, when that starts rolling around and we start seeing even a bigger market decrease, because once that Christmas promo comes out, guys, and let's say there is a 99 Bo Jackson. That 99 Bo Jackson has now cut every single halfback in the game half price. Okay, so if you go ahead and buy a halfback right now, you just lost half your coins because he just got cut in half. If there's a 97 overall Deion Sanders, well, same concept, his price, your card just got cut in half. So it's going to be a really interesting thing to watch. And again, I'm just saying right now, do not buy a team, do not buy players, just sit back and wait because, everything's going to come at you at once and it's going to be like a wave of just, if you sit back, you're going to enjoy the wave pretty much. That's my only thought about this process is to sit back and enjoy, because if you sold your team and you're sitting on those coins, you're not going to be sitting on those coins for long because we have, what, 2 days from now that this whole thing kicks off and the markets crash. Everything's going, you know, for dirt cheap pretty much, and you can just go ahead and buy a team and have a lot more cards on your team than you would if you didn't. So, again, my opinion is just sit back and wait. Now, to close off this video, I want to talk about the Champ Bailey set. So, Champ Bailey is getting a new card. He's getting a 90 overall. What will his set most likely look like? His set most likely will be, I would say, 3 elite tokens, 3 gold tokens, and 3 silver tokens. And obviously, you also have to add in his card. Whatever his 87 overall or 88 overall, you have to get that card. What will his stats look like? I think his stats will be pretty decent. I don't think they'll be too insane, but I definitely think they will have pretty good stats, and I definitely feel like a lot of people want him just because of name value. You know, Champ Bailey. How could you not want Champ Bailey? Champ Bailey's amazing, right? He was amazing when he was back in the day, but I'm saying, like, you know, how would you not want him? So a lot of people will probably go ahead and try to get him and add him to the squads. I do not think he's going to be worth it coin-wise, like the coins you're going to spend to get him. And obviously the coins you spent already to get him was ridiculous. But nonetheless, he's not going to be worth it in that wise. But he will be worth it in the fact that if you want him, you can get him. And obviously, you know, sometimes in MUT, and I've said this many times, and this is how MUT works. I spent 1.7 million coins on Ed Reed. Was that smart? No. I spent 1.5 total million coins on Julio Jones. Was that smart? No. I spent 1.3 million on Aaron Rodgers. Was that smart? No, it wasn't. But why did I do it? Because I like these players, and this is my ultimate team, and the point of ultimate team is to build the team that you want to play with. And if I, you know, honestly, if I play Madden, if I play ultimate team, I want to play with Julio Jones. He's one of my favorite players. I want to have my favorite quarterback at helm, Aaron Rodgers. I want to have my favorite running back at helm, Zeke Elliott. I want to have my favorite tight end, Tony Gonzalez. Travis Kelce. You know, this is just how Ultimate Team works, and obviously Randy Moss being another receiver I love. You know, that's just how Ultimate Team works. You know, and that's what I try to do, and this is something I really try to do with my teams. I know a lot of people say they appreciate that I do this, and it's just how I am with the Ultimate Team. I try not to just copycat, or not copycat, but just take players that a lot of people like to use, because I want to build a team that I like to work with and I want to win with, right? So I don't go for the highest overalls. I don't go for, oh, who's the best player possible. I go for, one thing, who's in my chemistry, but 2 things, who do I want to play with, you know? I don't want to play with a guy that I don't really like, or I don't really, you know, he's not one of my favorite players, because that's stupid to me. It's stupid for me, in my opinion, to choose a player that I don't want on my team just because of the fact that he might be, you know, the best overall or have the best stats, you know? So that's just how I look, guys. That's just how I do, you know, everything. But tell me down below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.